Hi, it's Kip K from Make Magazine, back with another weekend project. In a couple of weeks, we're going to be going camping, and for our campfire, we use this old wash tub that we drilled some holes in. It works really well and helps contain the fire. Well, if you're a rustic camper, which we are not, then a lot of times you'll need a way to start your fire. And a lot of people like to do it the old-fashioned way. Sure, you could bring a lighter out there and lighter fluid and start your fire, but if you're a survivalist or really like rustic camping, then you need something that can help you start your fire. Well, on today's weekend project, I'm going to show you how to make something that can do just that, and it's called char cloth.
The first thing you'll need to make char cloth is a metal container with a top that seals tightly. I'm using a candy tin because I'm only going to make a small amount of char cloth for this demonstration. And you'll need some material made out of cotton. I'm using this 100% cotton t-shirt. To cook your cloth, you're going to need to generate some heat. I'm using a sterno can, but others have used a barbecue grill and even a propane torch to make their char cloth. So the first step is to cut up your cotton material into sizes that'll fit inside your container. I ended up with 5 small squares of my old t-shirt. Now you need to let some heat escape from your container, so I'm going to use a drill bit and drill a very small hole in the top of my candy tin. Load your cotton cut-ups in your container and seal it up. Now in the case of this cooking fuel, I had to get a little creative to raise my container above the flame to let air underneath. So I'm going to use some small nuts on both sides of the container, and that should give plenty of room to let air in and keep the fire going. The cooking fuel is ignited and the container holding our cotton material is placed on top. And now it's just a matter of waiting for our char cloth to finish up. You'll see some smoke coming out of the small hole you cut in the top of your container, and you can test that by lighting it. If the smoke ignites, then the char cloth is not done yet. After about 10 minutes, there was no more smoke coming out of my container, so I removed it from my cooking fuel and immediately sealed the hole using some aluminum foil. This will keep air from going in and possibly igniting your cotton material. Now you'll want to let the container completely cool down, and when it's done, you can remove the aluminum foil and open it up and check out your char cloth. Now in the case of this, there was still some brown edges to the cloth, which means the char cloth is not completely done, but the majority of pieces were a pitch black color, which is exactly what we want. Now here's how to use it. I cut up a small piece of the char cloth and just kind of put it into a little ball, and I'm going to generate a spark using Swedish fire steel, which a friend of mine made for me. After just a couple of sparks, our char cloth was ignited. Then by blowing on it, I was able to ignite our grass and start a small fire. So that's how to make and use char cloth. And we'll see you next time with another weekend project.